This is a quick tour for our customers installing the Sunbank Overheat Protection Kit. Got everything opened up so we can take a look. So you'll bring your wiring with some conduit into this big box that comes with the kit that's attached to the tank. It's sealed to the tank with silicone up top, and there is a Tech screw or two holding it to the tank there. As you'll see, and these are parts that you'll get, this is the nipple that's coming out of the tank. You've got the T, brass T attached to that with the 3/4 to 1/2 inch bushing and the 1/2 inch thermal well that goes all the way into the tank. So when you're installing that, you'll make sure you put your sensor wire all the way in at the cord grip and then hold that in there. The sensor wire connects to the Sunbank Wi-Fi controller, which you'll see there. The heating element wires come through the back of the box. You drill a hole through there. You also drill a hole for this nipple to come through. And that's where the heating wire connections go to the controller. And then you've got the L1 and L2, the 240 volt connection that are coming from the breaker. On this one we have the 120 volt outlet for the smart plug mounted on the outside of this box, but you can also mount it on the inside, and you'll plug in the pump and the smart plug to the 120 volt outlet. All right, so moving along, yeah, this one has a disconnect switch, which is not a requirement for installations, so you can skip that. And then we have our 3/4 inch flex connector that comes off of that T and goes to this soldered connection. So you've got your male adapter soldered to a small piece of copper that we provide that slides right in to those push fittings or shark bite fittings that are connected to the pump. And then we have the pump wire that's going back through this conduit and into the big box, the 120 volt outlet. Then just moving along, we've got another push fit connection that goes on a small piece of pipe, which is soldered in this flare connection that goes to the actual radiator itself. And then you'll see that this kit has the radiator mounted behind the tank on these provided aluminum pieces. The newer versions of the kit are actually going to mount the radiator right here on this bracket with conduit straps, and then take it across. So it'll go under the tubes instead of behind the tank. So if your kit, you didn't receive these aluminum pieces, that's because your kit is designed to go underneath the tubes instead of behind the tank. And then finally connects over here back to the tank to complete the loop. And so that when the pump kicks on, it'll circulate water through the radiator, effectively dissipating heat and holding the tank temperature at a good set point, which is usually 175 degrees or so. Any questions, just feel free to get in touch with us.